Hello people on the internet. In this video, I will be doing a bark drawing from start to finish with traditional atelier setup and standard. The goal is to make an exact copy of this bark plate, starting from construct, simplified construct, with only straight lines. Here's my first construct I spent a couple hours to perfect on. I used an eraser pen to help clean the outlines. I then did a more detailed outline. After that, I colored the back of this paper with a soft pencil, 2B or softer. I did this on a light table so I can see where I drew the lines, and only colored in where my lines are. Placed it on my good paper, Pearl Gray Stonehenge. You will see more of how I did this transfer on the second bark drawing towards the end of this video. So here it is. After many hours, I started blocking shadow areas, made sure the shapes are as close as I can make them to be, then I flattened the shadow areas with an averaged value. This flattening process usually takes 3 passes. Each pass will require a sharper pencil point. Try to have white of the paper covered.
So this line here, to me, the whole line itself, it kind of looks like it's protruding out this way.
Okay.
Right? Whereas on this drawing, it seems pretty straight. So I think the problem arises sort of, well, in 2 areas. One is like this line here, it's kind of going out like that. Whereas here, I mean, it's relatively straight. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. Same with sort of here. I know there is like a little tiny angle there. But really it can be summarized as just another straight line. Another thing is sort of traveling down the rib cage. It's another straight line out where it has an angle here and then it dips in. Whereas yours, it's just you're missing that angle. It's just a sort of one C curve, and it could potentially be moved in a bit more. External obliques here. So it's a very sharp transition there. Whereas yours, it's kind of getting lost. I think you just have to grow this shadow out around this area. I think this angle is a bit too slanted that way. Actually, no, I was wrong. Seems pretty good. So you would have to erase from the top here.
Yeah, I would say you were right about the angle. It's the angle of the other guy that's off, this guy, I think, is stand up a little bit, like go more vertical.
We just checked that.
No, but look. Just eliminate the graphics for a second. Just eliminate all the graphics you did. And if you flip your eye back and forth, you can see that seems to windshield wiper to the right. So it wants to stand up.
Sure.
And that'll cut the length of that because that's too long.
Yeah. Start from there. And I think actually it might be you didn't grow the shadow. Like there is like that little tiny little bit of
just pushing
like
it
fill
up
that in. Yeah, if you like fill this darkness in a bit, then it might grow it enough.
Very good.
Go from there, and then it might be a mixture.
This Nitram sharpening block is made for charcoal. It is too rough for graphite. Ideally, you would want a 180 to 240 grade sandpaper, but I'm just working with what I have here. Looking back, I see I applied too much pressure here. From my hand motion, you can see I was trying to press hard to make the core of shadow line darker. A bit impatient. That will damage the paper, leave pencil marks into the paper, and create a heavy reflection too. I should instead be considerate of where I land my pencil tip and focus on filling the holes. Keep the pencil tip sharp, carefully filling the holes. For places with a dark spot, use a kneaded eraser and carefully pick some dark dots up.
Just look at this angle here. You see how for this, like it's in the middle of this line, whereas yours, it's kind of goes all the way to the top, it's like one straight line there, whereas here it's like 1, 2. So work that. That will also straighten out this line a little bit because it's still a little too angled. So what you probably have to do is move this like that, and also move this down. The cleanliness is pretty good. You're getting there. Can be pushed a little bit more, like picking off these dark flakes. Like I said, kind of went over what to do.
Sharpen the pencil, sharpen it well, never let it dull. It has made them lines crisp, and I like it so. Oh, the pencil, hold it well, no matter short or long. For the shadows I will feel, and I always will. Goes for all the dark spots. I will eliminate them all. So, bark drawing in a traditional atelier setup and standard. It has made me realize how floppy I've been with my own drawings. One of my art instructors says that most of the art education and many learners nowadays are all working too quickly. It really comes down to spend your time and seek for true perfection. It is luxurious, of course, for the ridiculous amount of time you're gonna spend just to keep working on few lines or shapes at a time to perfect its angles, thickness, and value. There are many good ways to learn and create. I kinda see why this method ran out of popularity with the fall of realism, mainly in Western world, in this restless world. This is not art though, I heard my instructor say. This is an exercise, an exam. It's like the language. One learns the language first, learns it well. Then one can express whatever he or she wants, with power. As you can see, I'm already on another bark drawing. As I do more of them, I will see how doing bark drawings can help improve my painting skills, if it's efficient and worth the time. I will share more thoughts and feedbacks in a future video once I finish more bark drawings with a higher standard. Thanks for watching, see you next time. Bye!